All right, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I've got Creighton Quinn from Bridge Street Ski House with me right now. What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Glad to be back in the summer weather.
So I think last time I chatted with you, the mountain was still open and you guys were starting to kind of wrap up the season. You shut the store for a little while and then you reopened it with a whole new surge of mountain bikes and a lot of skis on sale.
Yep, switching up everything to summertime mode. Got all of our new bikes built during the summer mud season, and kind of getting all of our skis tagged up for some great summer sales.
So if people can come in there, let's just talk about that for a sec, because you guys have, I feel like you have like over 600 pair of skis that you guys push through those doors over the course of the wintertime, but they don't get skied on a lot. So the amazing savings on the skis that are in great shape is what people are going to find, right?
Yep, and not only just from this season too, we also have stuff from even 3 years old, and some of skis are even going for just $100 that we're just trying to, get rid of at this point that are several seasons old. So a lot of great deals from 100, a lot of the newer skis, Soul 7s and stuff going for $450, like 50-60% off of retail value, full on with bindings. We'll fit them up there for you on your boots and everything, and they're already all nice and tuned. We finished that all off with Venture Sports, so the bottoms look basically brand new. Just little cosmetic things here and there on the top, but besides that, they're basically next to new.
And honestly, that's the ticket. I mean, really, people, when they look at a pair of skis to buy, the top sheet is what kind of sends them over to look at the ski. But when you buy a used pair of skis, you just want to make sure there's plenty of life in the base and the edges. And if those bases are in great shape, then the top sheet's going to be covered with snow most of the time anyway.
Yeah, it's not a big deal about cosmetics, especially for some of us locals that live here. It's not about the show on the mountain. It's all about how they perform and how they're going to handle out there on the mountain for you, which they're going to be next to new and have a lot of life left in them.
So, Craig, let's get into bikes now, because this is a really very cool looking new bike. I like how you can adjust the seat like that also. But tell us what's going on with bike rentals with you guys for the summertime.
Yeah, we geared up everything to full-on downhill bike. We had stump jumpers, which we still do have from last year, which is more of kind of a cross-country bike. But we carry only Specialized because it's the best. And, we got the cross-country, and then we switched over, got some downhill bikes just to tear up the mountain with starting next week, I'm pretty sure, once the snow melts a little bit. But we got the downhill bike with the air shock, so if you ever did want to climb up the mountain a little bit or switch it over and lock it off, it'll make it a lot easier to climb. But when you switch it over to downhill mode, you can really just kind of hop over any rock or any stumps or, anything that the mountain's going to have to offer for you.
So when you say enduro as opposed to a downhill bike, you could use this for enduro, right? By locking that shock, or is this really more specific for just going down the hill? But you said you can climb on it too.
Yeah, the frame's meant for downhill because of the travel and the way that the wheels and everything, but the shocks are going to be able to lock off, so if you did want to climb, you'd have that ability to.
Now, does enduro include climbing?
It does if you want to. Me personally, I don't know if I can handle that too much, but if you wanted to get into that or hit the North Trail over across the highway, this would be a perfect bike, especially with the dropper post too. You can shift it down and up really, really easily. So that way, if you wanted to switch downhill mode, give you some leverage, and then you pop it back up for, more leverage with the legs to climb up the mountain a bit.
So people can they come in and just like ski demos, try this one, and then maybe try a different bike later on in the day? Is that an option?
It is for the double suspensions. The road bikes and, kids bikes and the cruisers are all different prices. But, we have the stump jumper, or if you wanted to go to our older enduro with the coil shocks, if you wanted to go straight downhill, a lot heavier of a frame, you could take that out too. It'd be the same price. So.
Right on, Creighton. Thanks for coming outside today. Thanks for hanging out with us. Swing by Bridge Street Ski House. They're located right here at the base of Gondola 1, 476-3332. Rent some bikes and buy some skis. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.